endless, never-ending work and service. With hosts Henry Williams and Shin Akuma JML reporting that never fails, bringing the info so folks prevail. News, geopolitics, local, regional, and national topics, conservative or liberal, controversy, and economics, so you're not at their mercy.
Peace, peace, and blessings. We got a show for y'all tonight. Sorry for the whack beginning. I was hearing some music on the other end, but let's go ahead and introduce ourselves. I'm Henry Williams, your host and co-host, Shin with JML. What's up, Shin? What's up?
Hey man, how you doing today? How's everybody doing tonight? Hope they're having a blessed day, a blessed week, and making sure everything is going according to schedule. Let's get it.
Yes, yes. This not no big show. This is um let's start putting these comments up. We got Latoya Johnson, who always roll with us. She's saying hello, guys. We hope everything going well tonight with everyone in the audience. Yes, yes. She's still celebrating her birthday. Hey,
Happy birthday.
yes, joy, joy. We said happy birthday last show you wasn't on, but I hope you went and watched it later on. So tonight, let me put this up for everybody of what tonight's show about. We have a movie review with the Minions and Monsters. The movie just came out, not recently, but a few weeks ago it been out. We're gonna bring you little details in the movie, things that very interesting. So we even coming with the Minions themselves. Well, the Minions coming to watch our show. They coming with their banana. You see the 3 million. We gonna even learn about two new me. Two new me. Most people know about Bob, but we gonna learn about two new minions and their adventures and everything. So no further ado, let me go ahead and introduce y'all to this minion, Henry. Yes, yes. So I'm coming with the glasses. This is official minion glass. So so Shin got something that he prepared for everybody before we start the show. So let me go ahead and screen share what we're gonna do. Let me set everything up. So Shin, what's been going on today with you?
Well, just been doing a lot of work over here, working on some new technologies for the show for us to be able to exploit and use for promotional materials the AI music. So since it's been popular, so I decided to step into the fray with the new AI music. Thought I was going to take my talents to the AI music. So we can share with the people some good music, and it can definitely be about the subject matter at hand. So I made a special song for today about the Minions and Monsters movie review on Newsroom 16.1.
Okay, okay. So let me see if it's posted up. Okay, it's up there. So we're gonna get into it. So you ready? Are you
Yes,
ready?
sir. Let's go.
Let's go with our AI cut. Let me let me start it.
Newsroom 16.1, here we go. Tonight's the one, let the whole room know. Henry Williams on the mic, sharp as steel. Shin, Akuma, JML, making every punchline real. They bring the heat, they bring the laughs. Cut through the noise and they never miss facts. The screen goes wild, the crowd leans in. Big fun, big chaos, let the show begin. Raise it up, don't blink now. Hear that roar coming in loud. Heart and humor side by side. This ride just keeps on climbing high. Minions and monsters. Minions and monsters. Shout it loud. Let the whole place thunder. Minions and monsters. Minions and monsters. Big laughs. Big fight. Take us under. Henry throws a line, clean hit, quick grin. Shin fires back and the whole crew wins. Sharp commentary, no wasted breath. Every scene gets checked, every joke gets depth. From the first frame snap to the final spark, they light up the screen and they light up the dark. Never end the work, keep the mission strong. Service in the spotlight all night long. Hands up high, feel that wave. Every minute built to entertain and save. Wild and clever, bold and bright. Tonight's the kind of show that owns the night. Minions and monsters. Minions and monsters. Shout it loud. Let the whole place thunder. Minions and monsters. Minions and monsters. Big laughs. Big fight. Take us under. Yo. Yo. Yeah. Yeah. Massive drums, the sky turns gold. Stories hit hard and the moments unfold. Henry Shin with the perfect pace. Comedy, insight, and that champion face. Never end the work, never end the service. That's a vow, and it's loud, and it's worth it. Minions and monsters, minions and monsters. Shout it loud, let the whole place thunder. Newsroom 61, never end the work and service. Millions and monsters, millions and monsters. Tonight's the show, and it feels like wonder.
Let me close this out. Oh, yeah, the means. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is a beautiful show tonight. Oh my goodness. Hey, hey. Hey man, that's like I felt like I was looking at Iran music video 2.0, man. I'm like, hey, we got
Hey, that's odds on though this time.
hey, we create a video intro. We Lego or we some kind of anime like
The minions and the monsters.
yeah, Millions and Monsters. Me and you, we minions in there. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, we could do a lot of stuff with that. You know what I mean? We could even, you know what I mean, make it so that way the minions and the monsters. You know what I mean? We could the have it be like Trump could be the minions and Netanyahu could be the monsters. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's not let's not like get away from the core values in the channel. You know what I mean?
yeah. And we and I appreciate the hard work of learning AI and putting it forward. It paid off. It paid off. All your time and studies and effort, it paid off.
Yeah, I've been going hard the last 2 weeks, learning about the AI music and how to produce it, and um, basically, it's an art. Just like if we was gonna make a regular track ourselves, you have to still have the ability to be music savvy and know what you're trying to hear, what type of sound you want, and develop it into these tracks because the AI has a significant ability, as you see, to make hit tracks.
Yeah, yeah.
If you
And
just got to know what to tell it to make.
yeah, and it's like this. You made this for the right show because I watched Minions and I loved it because Minions are characters for the whole family to watch. You might don't understand everything that they say, but you understand what they say. It's
Yeah,
a
if you know some basic language of other languages, not just English, you can actually comprehend what they're saying because from when I was talking to somebody about it at work, this girl who she really knows about the minions, she was telling me that the minions speak a mix of Spanish, Portuguese, French, and German.
yes, you hear
So if you know those languages, you can actually know exactly what the minions are saying to each other when they talk. And I actually could agree because I know I'm proficient in Spanish, you know, and some of the things that they were saying in the movie, I knew exactly what they was talking about.
yeah, yeah. And for everybody to know, like through all the movies and everything, that the minion followed Drew, and he was because it been through a few series that he was like a villain, one of the top villains, and you would think that the minions was like from the get go was an evil force. In this movie, it shed a whole new light of who they are and some of their principles. When it comes down to it, do the minions really want to destroy the world? Or are they just looking for a strong leader to lead them? And this
And if
movie
you
is
know,
so very
and they said that the minions was originally and they told us in the begin, they tell you in the beginning of the movie that the minions are different tribes of the minions too. So that's why it's not the same main characters as the minions and as in the other movie, Despicable Me, because they didn't meet up with him yet. Before this is before they met up with the guy on Despicable Me, and they tell you that it was that basically it's the journey of how they got to meet up with him, and become his minions. And as we know, like and if we go into the history of the minions in real life, the minions was a World War II Nazi program where they were doing scientific experiments and various social experiments on children.
Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and the cut of the movie. We're gonna show a preview. We do not own this video. This is for promotion purposes only and entertainment.
For review, right?
Oh, you see those large, heavily armed men? They suspect you have killed their leader, and they want you dead.
Quick?
Okay, action!
Buddy?
We're just actors.
Buddy?
That was perfect. You wrote a monster movie?
Si, con pica kaiju. Arr, arr.
What are you going to use for your monster?
Ah,
Aha.
How you like? Miso soup con gomae. Natenobu daifuku! Ah, look Yes, I'm free! I'm free! Non les pica monstra! What? Oh, shit. Hey, teeny tiny baby! Stop manhandling me, you big weirdo! Whoa, whoa.
Oh, and Henry, we should probably say a disclaimer.
Yeah,
Hello?
yeah,
Yeah, about the that for if you're Christian, if you got Christian values, you might want to be careful watching this movie because they do got ritual magic in throughout the movie.
yeah, yeah. Illumination. It it's a good movie. It's funny. I can say that. I was laughing a lot of times. The humor, the storytelling humor is funny because that's all type of humor. It's like the laugh, type the
And it was
comedy.
very consistent throughout the movie with the humor.
Yeah, and the main two characters is some strong figures when they together, like Henry and James, two
And
kings.
the third one too, who protected him too. You got to remember the big one.
Yeah, yeah. I won't say his last name. You'll have to watch the movie to get it. And I say this right here, as someone who watched the movie, I say if you haven't found time to do so, go to the movies while it's still in the movie theater. Go watch it. I think it'd be good in the movie theater. Like I haven't went to the movie the first week and seen it. No, I went and seen it this week, and it was me, my family, and two other people. So it wasn't a lot of people, not a lot of noise. It was like a private screen, and it was fun. It was hilarious.
It's always good to go to the movies and like a couple of weeks later than when it premieres and on a weekday, because then it's like basically you got the theater to yourself and you don't got to worry about too much people talking or kids being loud or having those type of disruptions because I find that when I go to the movies when it premieres, usually it's a lot of disruptions during the movies.
Yeah,
You know, people getting up to go to the bathroom or go get more popcorn or whatever it is. And it really is disruptive, you know, to the movie experience.
yeah. It's another movie that's out that family members went see, but they had a kid, so I know it wasn't perfect watching it. They went and saw Moana, the live action with The Rock. So
Yeah, that was pretty good too. I saw that. That Moana was really good.
yeah, yeah. And the chicken and the pig look just like the cartoon.
Oh, that chicken was hilarious. In the whole movie, he was hilarious.
So we got some
And
good movies.
don't forget the third movie that's coming out next week. Highly anticipated movie. The new Spider-Man is dropping next week.
Yes, yes, Spider Man. We will be doing a Spider Man review. Why? Because
Yes, sir.
Spider Man in his universe know two people that everybody know that we into Deadpool and Wolverine. They are friends of Spider Man. Okay, not friends, but they hang out at the same party.
Hey, not only that too, you know, like Deadpool always says, you know, Spider-Man stole his costume.
Back. Yes,
So
definitely going to see Spider Man. And I say this, I say from the ending of last year to this year, being it was like ending of last year we had on the Predator movie. From the Predator movie on into this year, we back to back with good movies. We had the Zoo movie, the basketball. Oh yeah, we had Zootopia last year. We had the Goat. Oh my goodness, I could watch the Goat over and over, and
I
much more. We got Odyssey just happening. Haven't seen Odyssey? Go and see.
I seen the Odyssey. That was really good.
Yeah. You know, some critics would say, "Hey, some of it is like you trying to put too many cultures, put too much things in it." But it's the message, like when you understand the Odyssey and the Iliad, you'll understand that the ancient practice plagiarism. So you had to, like, people had to learn to copy the Odyssey. They had to copy that.
And the paganism, and you know what's the funny thing is that in the movie The Odyssey, because I seen it, so I can put a little bit of a spin on it without spoiling it. I think there was like two main concepts in the Odyssey. One was that a lot of the people who, when they go around, that they worship the gods of Greece, right? The ancient gods of Greece.
Yeah,
But then there was people too who didn't, who they, because they didn't call it that, you know what I mean? What we call it in the modern term, they was calling it the ways of Zeus. You
yeah,
know what I mean? Like, so, and there was a lot of people who followed the ways of Zeus, and then there was people still when they was traveling who didn't follow the ways of Zeus and didn't even know about the gods.
yeah,
And then in throughout the movie, we hear about this third party that never really shows up in the movie called the Sea People, which we know from ancient history is the Phoenician Hebrews, that they were actually talking about how they was raiding Greece and other islands on the Mediterranean and slowly starting to take over. So it was kind of like they were alluding to the Hebrew presence coming and taking over these islands and these fringe areas in the Mediterranean Sea at the same time when Greece was trying to take over the trade routes because they don't let. That's one thing they didn't explain good in the original Odyssey is that Agamemnon was really going in Troy not to get Helen back, but to take over the trade routes, which in the movie they really talk about how that was really the main goal was to take the trade routes to China over from the Trojans.
Yeah.
So the Greeks wanted to take over the trade, and it goes back into like a modern day type of a parallel with the Straits of Hormuz, right? Like the United States wants to take over the trade in the Middle East. Iran is not really willing to give up control. Iran right now is like sitting sturdy, like Troy was behind their walls in their mountainous country, and we're like the Greeks were sitting on the beach waiting for an opportunity to overthrow them.
So, going into modern time and craziest time because this world got crazy things that happen. So, how do you feel about this comedy, which is called Scary Movie? How you felt about it? Did you like it or did you feel like it played out?
I feel like that this Minion and Monsters was really informative. It was a good. It was. It was a good. It was a good like leisurely comedy, but it also had some good lessons in it that you could take away about life, about friendship, um, about society, and how even if you're in a group and you're how like you could be the odd members of the group because you don't fit in based on social acumen and the way that the society is organized, but it doesn't mean you can't be great because of your uniqueness, and you just got to find out what it is that makes you unique and use that to your advantage to be able to affect and influence the greater society.
So, if anything, if you have to give the movie a tomato, what would that tomato be for? The
I'm gonna give Dominion and Monsters. I'm gonna give it 4.5 stars out of 5.
movie? Okay, that's
I thought
good.
it was for for a children's movie. I thought it was really good, and I definitely liked the flow of the movie. And it either kept you on your toes, or when you wasn't on your toes, you was laughing. So
Yeah,
and it was real consistent with that.
yeah. A few movies I will not tell a lot. There's no reason to tell a lot. I will fall asleep in the movie. It's like, hey, my money get wasted because I fell asleep in the movie.
And you know
But
what else too, Henry? I got to give it a lot of credit for.
yeah,
It doesn't have too much dialogue.
yeah,
It's not too much talking in the movie. It's not overly dialogue where they're just talking for like 10 minutes. It's not a lot of that. It's like they'll be talking for like 2 or 3 minutes. Something funny will happen, or whatever they're talking about leads into something funny or some type of action sequence. it never gets dull. It never gets boring.
Yeah. So yeah, on my key point, I like the storyline is like leading up because you would just know about Drew. And let me play this clip right here. Disclaimer: this is not part of this movie. This is past parts of other movies, just to show you a little fun with the minions. This is for entertainment purposes and promotion. We do not own any of these.
Ooh.
Ora Choturi.
Oh. Saratoba! Okay! Burning cake! Oh. Yeah. Oh. Lebido? Matoka! Polano la Matoka. Huh? Banana? Stuart? Macareno? Banana! Banana! Boca de qué? Ito Parino! Papaya calpute! Big boss! Lick me le boss!
Big Boss. Oh my goodness. All they do is look for a ball. And that's from past movies. Like this movie fit in some other lost time, like where they've been to different places and stuff. It ties in
Some of
like
those
this.
clips was from the new movie too.
No, actually it's
The
the
one
old
with
movie.
Dracula and the pyramid one clips were from the actual new movie.
Yeah, they took ideas from the old movie and merged it into this new movie, like the lost years of the Minions. Like this is where they fit in to make history, and it's like it's just so hilarious along the way they make
And it works into the Odyssey too, Henry, because the first boss that they ever had was the Cyclops. So
it.
you know what I
Yeah,
mean? And that part was hilarious with the
oh,
Cyclops.
we ain't telling y'all no more secrets. We just want y'all to go and enjoy the movie with your family. Love. This is a
Hey,
movie.
we can say things that's not necessarily a spoiler because it doesn't really have too much to do with the plot. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not spoiling anything.
Hey, I'm just like
We're just promoting the movie. That's it.
I know one thing right here. Once it hits streaming service, I'm gonna make sure I watch the meme again and again and again. It it'll make you want to binge watch all the way from Despicable Me all the way to the end. You could the minions will be household names forever. If y'all don't agree with me, y'all can hit in the live chat. So before we even go any further, y'all know what time it is. This is a sponsor break. And nobody's sponsoring us but ourselves. So let us advertise ourselves. So now we have a website up. It is www.newsroom16.com. Come and check it out. Write a review and see the different hosts, the co-hosts. We got information telling each and every one of you about ourselves. And we also have the correspondents who come on the show that speak on different things. We got road crew, that means way in Los Angeles, they got some news they come and tell us. Way in Florida, got some news coming to us. From Rhode Island, from Maryland, New York City, and much, much more. We have people who are going to come on the show and tell us what's going on, hot topics, and much, much more. So now you can also catch us on TikTok under Newsroom underscore 16. And also, if you would like to help us in any monetary funds to help us keep the service running, you can hit us cash out $ Newsroom 16 and put Newsroom, and we'll know where the funds going to. And also, if you haven't, please hit that like button, share the show, and make sure you sub to the channel if you haven't, to keep us going, to keep us reaching more people. So soon we're gonna work on another streaming service so we could be touching TikTok with this, and also we're gonna start doing shows where we over there at TikTok, and we're gonna be screen sharing the TikTok show from TikTok into StreamYard, and people can watch it from here, or they could come to us on TikTok under Newsroom underscore 16 and follow and support us there, because it's more easy for us to monitor, to reach different goals with the monetized fund, to help us to pay for the AI and make sure that the app that we use to cut and edit videos is paid for. Make sure a lot of things paid for and it's easy going. But at this moment, we get it on our own to make sure that we come out with shows that people love, shows that we love, and we are committed to. Never in the work service. News. It's just like this and much, much more, because sooner or later, once that Spider-Man, we will be having another movie review. We gotta break it down. We are Marvel fans from the rip. I was raised
And you see
on,
mine in the back.
and the funny thing is, like, that's pop. You feel, everybody had pop. It was in my city. It was Pop 29, but everybody had Fox, and on Fox you get Marvel, you get X-Men, you get Spider-Man. Once you get out of school, you want to watch Spider-Man. Get out of school, you do your homework, and you want to go see X-Men. Raised on.
Not to mention they just dropped the new X-Men 97 on Disney Plus, which that series is superb. You know, if you're really into drama, I mean, I know it's a cartoon and stuff, but it got some serious storyline and it's very good of a show. Check it out.
Hey, we watching Dragon Ball Z out here. We watching One Piece out here. Don't play with us, man. We in there. We going to Disney Plus. We going in there. If you don't have Disney Plus, you might get some of it on. But if you don't have Disney Plus, make sure you get it. We know funds is not for everybody, but if you have an opportunity and you have a family or someone you love and just want to do something, a first date, you want to take you on a first date, you don't have no train of thought of what you want to do, it would never fail to go to the movie. And the Minions is a good movie to watch. You got Odyssey out. That's a good movie to watch.
And let's
Like
not forget Moana too.
if y'all have any other movies y'all feel like that's out that people should be watching, come and tell us. Come and tell us. Yeah, and you got whew, they got a movie September 2012.
I
It
feel like if I'm gonna recommend a movie right now on Disney Plus, I just seen a movie on Disney Plus. If
and
you
I
got
can't hear.
Disney Plus,
You.
make sure you check it out. Good luck, have fun, don't die. That's a good movie.
What's the name of it?
Good luck, have fun, don't die.
Oh, wow.
It's
Yeah,
on Disney Plus. It's a really good movie.
yeah, and he had a few movies. Oh, let me remember that movie. Let me. Oh, yeah. I cannot. It coming out in August. I went to Universal Studios for the first time in my life last year, and I went crazy off Cat in the Hat, and then they making the Cat in the Hat movie. You know, I have to be working or something to make me miss
You're
that.
getting some interference over there.
You know, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, that's working at studio. Make sure get everything right. Yeah, why it happened? It's not no. I gotta leave out, restart everything, and then come back. We rolling. If anything go on, all I gotta do is flick some buttons, and we good. Thank you, audience.
Awesome!
Awesome. We in the. So we want to thank everybody for coming on, supporting us in this movie review. I don't know what movie theater you go to, but just thank life, especially during this recession during this time. Like many times we see in many cities, movie theaters closing and many things that we enjoy closing. That we still, especially we got streaming service. The streaming service, it was like this is the end of movies, especially during the pandemic. During the pandemic, where a lot of people did not want to come out the house, movies were devastated. They was like going straight to streaming service. I want to thank the people who run movies like The Regal. They got membership. It helps you with discounted ticket on your birthdays. Might be able to get some popcorn or a small drink on your birthday. They got refreshments. Go to your local movies because you got to understand a lot of these people that working in these movies, this is like their first job. A lot of them is teenagers in high school or people in colleges working to make a living and build and gain that experience. So when you go to these movies and buy refreshments and stuff, the money that you buy the refreshment with go to the work. If you just go and watch the movie, that's good and dandy, but that money for that movie go to the people who created it. But the popcorn, the drinks, everything else, it goes to the work. Please support the local movie theater because you don't want your kids later on in the future. You like, what happened to all the movie theater? What happened to all the skate rings? What happened to all these things that we used to do? Come on, let's keep it reaching. Let's keep
getting some interference, brother.
Okay. Can you hear it still?
Yep. Still a little fuzzy, but yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Still.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. We're gonna work on that tomorrow. But I
Yep.
hope.
So, I was gonna say it was a good movie, and it's something that's a fun time for the family. And if you got kids, you should definitely take them to go see it. It's one of those things that it's enjoyable, and if you're an adult, it's good for you too because the movie's hilarious.
So, so Shin gonna let you lead us out, and we're gonna play our song in the time, and we're gonna end the show.
Well, you already know what time it is, people. Time for us to say good night. And positive vibes is positive results. Positive results means you're accomplishing your goals. Just because you go through a negative circumstance doesn't mean you can't have a positive outcome like the minions. Holla at me. One.
That's- that's- So, so we might have to do a little work on the Facebook post because they gonna try to block us for a little mean cut, but all it's gonna take is a few fixing or cutting certain things out, shorten it up, and they're gonna fix it up. But we're gonna go and share our screen. Let's
And
go.
I'm going to post it up on the social media platforms, the song The Minions and Monsters. We're going to share it from the channel. So for everybody in the audience, please make sure you go and you guys listen to the tracks. It took me a good amount of effort and time to be able to make these songs, and it would be really supportive. And the channel could use the clicks, so let us know. You know what I mean? Like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Newsroom 16.1, here we go. Tonight's the one, let the whole room know. Henry Williams on the mic, sharp as steel. Shin, Akuma, JML, making every punchline real. They bring the heat, bring the laughs, cut through the noise and they never miss facts. The screen goes wild, the crowd leans in. Big fun, big chaos, let the show begin. Raise it up, don't blink now. Hear that roar coming in loud. Heart and humor side by side. This ride just keeps on climbing high. Minions and monsters. Minions and monsters. Shout it loud. Let the whole place thunder. Minions and monsters. Minions and monsters. Big laughs. Big fight. Take us. Henry throws a line, clean hit, quick grin, Shin fires back, and the whole crew in. Sharp commentary, no wasted breath. Every scene gets checked, every joke gets depth. From the first frame snap to the final spark, they light up the screen and they light up the dark. Never end the work, keep the mission strong. Service in the spotlight all night long. Hands up high, feel that wave. Every minute built to entertain and save. Wild and clever, bold and bright. Tonight's the kind of show that owns the night. Minions and monsters. Minions and monsters. Shout it loud. Let the whole place thunder. Minions and monsters. Minions and monsters. Big laughs, big fight. Take us under. Yo, yo. Yeah. Massive drums, the sky turns gold. Stories hit hard and the moments unfold. Henry Shin with the perfect pace. Comedy, insight, and that champion face. Never in the work, never in the service. That's the vow, and it's loud, and it's worth it. Minions and monsters. Minions and monsters. Shout it loud. Let the whole place thunder. Newsroom 61. Never end the work and service. Minions and monsters. Minions and monsters. Tonight's the show. And it feels like wonder.